Jai Ram Krishna. Good afternoon, students. Today I will explain lines and angles from 9th class mathematics. Point. A point is represented by a dot which has no dimensions like length, breadth and height. It is the building block of everything. Line. A line is a breadthless length which has no starting point and ending point. So this is a line. This is a line AB. It is represented as AB with a line indicated by arrow marks. Here it has no starting point and end point. A ray. A ray is a part of a line with one end point. This is a ray. It is represented as AB and a line with arrow mark, single arrow mark represents a ray AB. Line segment. Line segment is also part of a line with two end points. This is one point, this is another point. These two are end points. It is represented by this symbol AB and a line on AB. Now collinear points. Collinear. Three or more points are said to be collinear if they lie on the same line. If these points lie on the same line, they are called collinear points. A, B, C, D are collinear points. If I take another point E is not collinear point because it is out of the line. Outside the line, it is not on the line. Angle. Angle is formed when two rays start from the same vertex. If this is the vertex or starting point or initial point, this is a ray O, A, and this is another ray O, B. These two form angle. This is called angle. If one ray is inclined with respect to another ray, the inclination is called angle, which is measured in either degree or radian. Now, there are four kinds of lines that we will see here. First one is parallel lines. What are parallel lines? Let this is one line M and this is another line N. When we say that these two lines are parallel, if they have no intersecting point or common point and perpendicular distance between these two lines always remains the same, then these two lines are called parallel lines. Perpendicular distance means the shortest distance between the lines. This is the perpendicular distance or shortest distance. If it remains same, then these two lines M and N are parallel lines. Intersecting lines. If two lines M and N have one common point or intersecting point, then they are called intersecting lines. Third one is perpendicular lines. This is the point of intersection, that this is a line M and this is another line N. If these two lines intersect perpendicularly, that means that this is the point of intersection or common point. This angle is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. Then these two lines M and N are called perpendicular lines. Next one is concurrent lines. If three or more lines have a single common point or one intersecting point, they are called concurrent lines. Let this is M, this is N, and this is L. These three lines have one common point or intersecting point. These three are called concurrent lines. Condition for concurrent lines is at least three lines are necessary. Maybe three or more than three. You can take another one. This is another line. K, M, N, K, L are concurrent lines because they have one common or intersecting point. Based on the angles, we have different kinds of angles. When rays coincide, when they won't coincide, they form different angles. Taking two rays, we will understand different kinds of angles. Let this is a ray OA and this is another ray OB. If I put this OB here, then OA and OB coincide, then this is called zero angle. That is, if theta is equal to 0 degree, if the angle between the rays is 0 degree, it is called zero angle. If I rotate ray OB in anti-clockwise order, now this will become OB. Let angle between these two rays is theta, such that theta is less than 90 degree. Theta is between 90 degree and 0 degree. This angle is called acute angle. It should not be 0. If it is 0, it is called zero angle. It should not be 90. If I rotate this ray further such that this theta is 90 degree, then it is called right angle. This is called a right angle. If I rotate further such that this angle theta is greater than 90 and less than 180, theta lies between 180 degree and 90 degree. This is called obtuse angle. Theta should not be 90, theta should not be 180. If I further rotate it such that the angle theta lies between 360 and 180, theta lies between 360 degree and 180 degree, it is called reflex angle. This may be greater than 180 but less than 360. Even this angle also comes under reflex angle. If I rotate it further such that I am rotating OB such that after rotation it coincides with OA again, then it completes one rotation such that theta is equal to 360 degree. It is called complete angle. You may get a doubt, if OB is like this such that theta is equal to 180 degree, if theta is equal to 180 degree, then it is called a straight line angle, because it forms a straight line. OA is like this, OB is like this. This angle is 180 degree. This is called a straight line angle. Now, sometimes sum of two angles may be equal to 90 degree. Sum of two angles may be equal to 180 degree. Sum of two angles may be equal to 360 degree. Based on this pairs, angles are divided into three types. One is called complementary angles. What are complementary angles? A pair of angles whose sum is equal to 90 degree are called complementary angles. If x is one angle, then its complementary angle is given by 90 minus x. Let us take one example. If x is equal to 30 degree, then 90 minus x is 90 minus 30, that is equal to 60 degree. It means that complementary angle of x 30 degree is 60 degree. If we add these two, we get 90 degree. Similarly, complementary angle of 20 degree is 70 degree. So the another pair of complementary angles is 15 and 75. You can take any pair which forms 90 degree. 45 degree. 45 degree is another pair of complementary angles. And another pair of angles is supplementary. Supplementary angles. If a pair of angles whose sum is equal to 180 degree are called supplementary angles. If sum of two angles is equal to 180 degree, that pair is called that angle is equal to supplementary angle. Let us take one example. If x is one angle, its supplementary angle is given by 180 minus x. Let us take one example. If x is equal to 30 degree, 180 minus 30, that is equal to 150. So 30 degree and 150 degree are supplementary angles. This is one pair of supplementary angles. The sum will be equal to 180 degree. If I take 45 degree, for 45 degree, this will be 135 degree, sum will be 180. For 90 degree, supplementary angle is 90, 90 plus 90 is equal to 180. Third kind of angles are conjugate angles. A pair of angles whose sum is equal to 360 degree are called conjugate angles. If x is one angle, its conjugate angle is given by 360 minus x. Suppose x is equal to 30 degree, its conjugate angle is given by 360 minus 30, that is equal to 330 degree. So a pair of that conjugate angle of 30 degree is 330. Similarly, conjugate angle of 180 degree is 180. Conjugate angle of 60 degree is 300. So it should form 360 degree.